Hey guys, Chris and Jamie from Tillman Family Farms. Today it is time to separate a mama pig and her buddy from the piglets that we do have right now. So we have an alleyway set up with netting. You see that? Ooh, yeah, fancy. The training pen's down here. We're going to try to leave the piglets in the training pen because we're going to put their first pen down here in this nice lush area right here, and then we're going to push these two up here, and then we're going to add our two breeding sows to them. So I'm going to turn this thing around, kind of walk you through to show you what we're doing. And this is Jamie's plan, so I think it's great. So let's check it out and see what we got going on. So Jamie put all this netting up this past week while I was at work, and came up with this plan because there's a little bit of a long move, and we've done some funny things with long moves in the past, and well, funny things lead to funny things happening. So anyhow, the piglets are getting fairly big, and they're starting to drag mom down a pretty good bit, and then she's got that guy over there with her that is her buddy. So we are going to get them separated, and we've chosen this corner because our wire disconnects right there, and we think that this is probably going to be the easiest spot. So take this hard pound loose, take the wire loose, and then she and I will try to separate into the alleyway these two guys. But first and foremost, James, what you got going on over there with all them chargers?
Well, that charger is on the piglets, the
Okay.
far one.
Okay.
This one is going to power
Gonna power one side. And then
This one's going to power this side of the netting all the way up.
strategic.
And I'm just going to calmly let these two walk. They'll probably eat as they go, and no stress on them. We're going to do it calm.
I like how you keep saying calm.
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 Yeah.
Say it one more time.
Calm.
Calm. All right. See how this goes.
All right, so I'm clicking.
Oh, that girl's ready to move.
Yep.
Look at her.
You want to click that one on?
Click it on. Click it on. There we go. She's ready, dude. Look at her. Come on, Mom Pig. That's what I was going to say. Try walking behind. Come on, baby. Oh, good girl. Come on.
Hang on, I got a little turkey.
All right, one so far.
Hey, pig, come on.
Come on, pig. So calm, working so far. Is that what you would call it?
Yeah.
Watch that little piglet right there. So I wouldn't do him too much like that. That other guy over there is not going to want to come. He ain't want to hang out with you. I'm going to let this go back a little bit.
Okay.
See if you can't bring that guy over this way.
Okay.
Are you missing a piglet?
No, it's right here.
You want to walk in there and see if you can push him back this way?
You want to walk in there and see if you can push him back this way? I'm just saying I'm going to let this go here for now.
These guys think it's important to come help. So we have decided, so Jamie's walking them on up. It's open into that bigger pen up there. Jamie is walking her on up. This other guy over here, let me turn this thing around without getting y'all drunk. These are our helper goats. Oh, anyway, that guy right there got a little spooky and did not want to come. We really thought that he was just going to move right on with her, and he did not. So he's going to stay with these guys. Story on these guys: we bought a bred gilt, first time gilt, from a fellow farmer that was in, he was in some tough times, and not financially or anything like that, but he was in some tough times with regulations and all kinds of stuff, and his location, and he needed some help getting rid of some pigs, and we were looking. So we took a pregnant gilt. It was her first time. She had 10, and when she had 10, the first time mama syndrome took over, she laid on a few, maybe 1 or 2 of them was stillborn, not sure. But these guys are nice and healthy. We are going to keep a boar out of these, so we will have 4 of those that will be for farm use, as far as sale and things like that. And then of course the bigger pig there, he'll be for farm sale, meat products and all that kind of stuff. And then this boar will be able to breed our other girls up there. We had swapped a boar out thinking that we were all bred and we're going to have 4 sows that would have farrowed by now, and we did not. So anyhow, let's go catch up with Jamie. All right, so Jamie walked this pig all the way up through this alleyway that she put together. She really did a good job on this. There's a lot of nice space through here. Same look to this pig that she's been dealing with the hard wire. And all the way on up the hill. So this pen that we're pushing these girls into is going to be very temporary. We're going to push everybody down into an area that nobody has been in for quite some time. I do have a question for Jamie though. Are we about to let them other 2 girls in here with her now?
I thought about it, but
Yeah.
I want to give them a little fence-to-fence action for a few days.
So we want to let them
because
meet between the fences.
So I actually saw a little bit of a behavior I haven't seen before. So this newer mama to us, and Beth, our older girl, they were just doing some mouth shattering action towards each other. So I don't know if that's some type of dominance type thing, but
That's what I was going to say, like an aggressive thing or what?
well, no, they were just, I mean, it was like, I don't know, pig communication. I don't know.
Pig communication.
But I don't know if it's aggressive behavior or what.
They were oinking.
No, they weren't even making sounds. They were jaw slapping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have a phone call to take.
Okay. All right. So the plan is to, so this is one of the last paddocks that our last group of 11 feeders were in. And you can tell, man, they worked this jugger over. Got the mud pile over here in the corner. And then this other pen over here that these 2 girls are in, this has been our breeding pen for a long time. And we're wanting to do a lot of work in there. So we're trying to get these girls out of it for quite some time. So we're going all the way to the end of this pen that we're in. And we're going to put up a new pen to push everybody into. Let's see, yeah. Ooh, it's muddy back here. So this girl is learning it. Look at her. Look at her doing what good pigs do. Eating the roughage. Good deal. So anyhow, all of this that you see all the way over to a fence over there, that structure is not ours. But there's a perimeter fence over there that lines their driveway. So we're going to make a big pen over there for these girls to work into. That'll be a kind of a first time space. I think we've probably had pigs in about half of that area before. Of course, this pen goes way on down here. But there's a lot of good stuff in there, and it'll be good to get them in there to clean all that stuff up and eat up some of that stuff, and get this area cleaned up so that we can overseed it and probably get some of these smaller trees out of here too. Like this thing here, we'll get that out of there. But we'll let the pigs run through there first. Yeah, so you can look at this old girl. She was, look how narrow she's gotten. Those babies, when they get bigger, man, they drag mama down over a week or two pretty old fast. And we up her feed every week. And then the piglets are eating more every day. and they're dragging mama down, so it's just time to get them moved on. So let's go over here and meet these other girls. Look at her, she's like, ooh, friends. She's like, I don't know them all that well yet. So these are the two older girls. That is Beth and Fiona, I think is what Jamie named her. The new girl over here doesn't have a name yet. I'm sure that they'll be working on that soon. But anyhow, we're probably not going to move those girls in with her, but that is the plan. We'll give them a couple of days and see how they react. Being that they're right across the fence from each other, they'll get a little time to get to know one another. Sorry, we're out here by the road. But that's the plan. So the rest of today, we have 2 piglets that we're going to try to capture the hard way and get them castrated because it is time. So we'll be back down there at that training pen way down there here in just a few minutes and see if we can't get that going on. Try to get that done. That'll be most of our farm stuff for today, and hopefully that goes pretty well. So that is some volunteer corn that was growing from corn that we probably fed to the other group. And buddy, she loves it. She's wearing it out. So she's hanging out, kind of making home of it. We're gonna hang out with her for quite some time today because of the fact that she's had pigs with her. We're gonna make sure that she's all right with the new pigs over there and doesn't want to bust out of this netting. There's a couple of places, this wire, you can see that wire right there in the middle of all that stuff. It's probably grounded out a little bit. It's only popping about 5,000 volts right this minute, which is still probably plenty enough for her. She's very well trained. The farm she came from did a really good job of that. So no problems out of her thus far. She's been here for quite some time. But anyhow, we're gonna keep an eye on her, but we're gonna head down here with the piglets and see if we can get some castration done. All right, guys, so we're down here. We got mama distracted, so we have limited time, but I'm gonna go over the pieces and parts and all that stuff, and probably after we're done, and I'm gonna plug that in. Anyway, we're fixing to put out a little bit of feed, see if I can catch some back legs. We've only got 2 to castrate, so this should go pretty quick as long as we can get them caught. Here we go. We didn't even really look at y'all yet. Y'all ain't crazy already. So we got one done. Really bad camera angle, sorry about that. But basically I grab the back legs and then I roll them over and I get on top of them. And Jamie cuts and pulls, and then we worm them with an ivermectin shot, and we put a topical stuff on for the cuts themselves. No sewing up, no nothing like that. We've done this a ton of times with 0 problems at all as far as the cuts or the incisions themselves. They heal right on up and move on with life. So we're gonna try to catch the second one. We only got one more. Good?
Yep, let him go.
And that is that.
Pig.
Yeah, not the fun way to do it, but it's the
No.
way we had to do this time. Put up these. Thank you.
Thankfully, Mama did not bust out
Yeah, right?
of the fence up the hill.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. That is not the way that we like to do this. Normally we have a catch box and all kinds of stuff. This was a unique situation. This was the best scenario for us to put these pigs in when they came here. Mom farrowed in here, moved Mom out. Pigs are still in here, training pen. Jamie this week is gonna set up their first paddock out here, and all of these pigs, even the big guys, are gonna go with them. So that's that for now. We're keeping a boar. We're gonna talk this week as to whether or not we're gonna try to keep the boar in here, because we don't need him to start trying to breed these gilts as they grow up together. So we're gonna go down that road, discuss that, and see what's gonna go on with that. But for now, we're done. We've had a day. We appreciate you guys watching. If you don't mind, go down, like, and subscribe, ring that bell so you see all the videos we put out. We will see you on the next video.